How you doing, people? Hope you guys had a great week. Hope you guys did a lot this week. Remember, just always try to stay productive, stay, stay true to yourself, and just keep doing what you got to do, people. Because the more work you put into yourself, the more you're gonna get better. Bottom line. I know it's the more work I've been doing, I've been getting up better. I'm not gonna do the thing on the ground right now because my knee hurts still from last week. So, but I have been doing it. But I've been doing it on a padded thing. I've been doing physical therapy, which it makes a big relief on my knee. But I want to show you guys. I do have my ankle weight. I don't have my knee brace on right now. I should have it on, but I'm not going very far. I'm not walking very far. And I do have an ankle weight on my ankle on this foot. And what we're going to do is we're going to do some Pilates rings to build the inner thigh strength. And what we're going to do is try not to sweat so much on camera because it is about 75 right now, pushing close to 80, and it's only 8:30 or 8 something in the morning. It's gonna get hot today. It's supposed to be about 110 again today. And then we're gonna use the Pilates ring. We're gonna use the um, the yoga blocks. The yoga block. We're gonna use the yoga block. We're gonna do some step downs or step up to it, and then use it like as a leverage. You'll see. So have patience with me today. And I totally forgot to bring out the joke book. I'm just tired today, people. This heat's just getting to me. Can't wait until it starts getting cold again. I really can't complain about it getting warm, but not this warm. But I could deal with the cold because you can always bundle up. Heat, it just heat's heat. I used to live in Arizona, but I don't remember. Maybe because of the stroke, it's more intensified now. I guess maybe that's what I'm thinking. But whatever. Anyways, so we're gonna be about right there. I think we're good right there. So basically, we're gonna use a yoga block. I'm gonna put it down. And we're gonna use it part of the sit and stand, okay, people? Hopefully it's stable enough right here. We're gonna use our unstable leg. Like I said, I have an ankle weight on this foot. You can see it right there. And just have patience with me today, people. I'm trying to be inspiring to you guys today, but it's been a rough week, people. I had to go to the store with my brother, like I think I told you guys in the video before. He had his toe amputated, and and then he found out he was diabetic on top of that. So he's just having his own issues, and having him give me a ride to the store was just, and getting my dog Pee-wee to the groomers was, it was a show, just put it that way. Kind of embarrassing, because he doesn't even want to try to take care of himself. I don't get it. You know what I mean? I don't want to say I'm this or that, but when I was starting my videos, I was on my own little pity party, especially in that wheelchair. And no matter what, people, think positive and always move forward. Always got to keep trying to better yourself every day. And when I show you guys things, I want you guys to do them in repetition, or you guys do them as you guys please, but do everything in repetition. Do a lot. Because the more you do, you know what I mean, the more you're going to benefit from this. You want to start coming back to normalization, people. You want to start normalizing your life again. So we got the yoga block on this foot. You can barely see it, huh? Let's get that camera a little bit lower. All right, there we go. Make sure I don't fall going backwards. Hopefully I don't fall. You want to lean forward, nose over toes, remember? Nose over toes. Or do your best you can, you know what I mean? Because you want to use your body weight to bring you up forward. And my foot ain't very, see how my foot twisted when I came up? It has to do with the plasticity. And I probably should be doing this on a more stable ground, not just on the dirt. And you want to make sure you're holding on to something because you could slip. So be careful doing this. If you don't have a yoga block, you have a chunk of wood, it'll work. But make sure it's stable enough where it ain't gonna tip over, because you are gonna be putting a lot of weight toward it. What you want to do is keep this foot on, keep it underneath you right there as best you can, and come down. 2, 3. Okay, people. I'm not gonna do too many of those because it's making me warm really quick. And I'm really getting so tired of this heat, people. Like I said, I don't have my knee brace on. So you want to sit at the edge of the chair. I'm just not all into it today, people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You're not trying to do it until you fatigue either, until you fail. You're not trying to do that. What you want to do is just do as many as you can. Stop. Take a little breather. For me, I need to take a little breather. And this is the reason why I gotta lose weight, people. But besides that, it's all part of the process, people. It's all part of the process. You can't take over everything all in one day. You're definitely gonna have to learn to deal with patience. You're definitely gonna have to learn patience. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be doing this on dirt. My foot's slipping everywhere. All right. Bring this back right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is gonna help from having that floppy leg. You know, this is my effective set. This is gonna help it from like flopping over. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And you want to try to use your effective side to do most of the work, but at least keep it stable. Don't let it be kicking out. At least keep it stable and let this one bring it in, because you are still having to use stabilizer muscles to help keep it stable. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. That's why they're called stabilizer muscles, which are little fiber muscles that help all the bigger muscles work. I'm not going to get technical about that because I'm not very good with all that technical terms. If you guys want to watch some good videos, Rehab HQ, I get a lot of my videos from her because she's a licensed therapist, a neurotherapist as well. And I learned a lot of stuff from watching her videos. She's a very good teacher of what's going on. I can relate with a lot of what she talks about and stuff because it's kind of like what they teach me at physical therapy. It's exactly like what they do, except she's pretty entailed. She's entailed with the thing because she is a neuro physical therapist. I know I'm kind of screwing that up a little bit, but you guys get it. If you guys watch her videos, I'm sure a lot of you guys have watched her videos, and a couple of you guys made comments, which thank you for that. And I have already been watching her probably for about the last year and a half, and it does help me out. And I get some ideas from her off her videos and stuff like that. And I watch Brad and Greg, or Brad and something, and they're pretty good too, but they're in a different. I don't think they work as they probably do, but they're more centered towards like your, I don't know, Bob and Brad. I think that's what it's called. They're good too in their aspect, but I don't think they talk about a lot about stroke stuff, and I don't know, and the neural part of it, because this is a lot of psychological thing going on, and you do got to rebuild that passageway from your brain to your body parts and rebuild that nerve system, because what happens, you got nerve damage. It sucks, people. So we're going to sit at the edge of the seat, what we're doing right now. We're going to do some, basically some more sit and stand. Try to have the knees straight forward after we already did the inner thigh thing. So you want to try to keep the knees forward. Go up. Try to sit down softly. Don't just plop your butt down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You could do more as you feel comfortable doing, okay, people? And what we're going to do right now, we're going to go ahead and do some toe testers. We're going to keep it simple today because the heat's starting to kick in. As you guys can see, I'm sweating already. And I do have my little rag right here because it is getting warm. And the sun's starting to hit towards the camera. So, and what's going to happen, this is going to be a waste of video. I want to try, so I'm going to rush through this. Put our hands together in praying position. Jesus, please look after me and my family. Look after my dog Pee-wee. Look after my friend Veronica out there in Arizona. Look after everybody that's going to their recovery or their injuries that they may have. Keep us all strong and safe and help us get to the next day. And just Jesus, please help us to recover and keep an eye on us, keep us safe. In Jesus' name, amen. Remember, people, I'm not trying to be religious on you guys. You guys do whatever you guys want to do. I just do what I got to do because got to believe, people. Got to believe that in God. You got to believe in yourself that you could do this. You got to believe that things are going to change because it will change it. But you got to put a little bit of work into it. If not a little bit, put a lot of work into it. I've been noticing the changes, people. You know why? Because of the extra work. And I already knew that. It's just like working out. The more work you put in, the more you're going to see the progress. It's just like this, but I was still stubborn. I was still stubborn up until probably like 2 months ago. And I've been noticing changes, but I get depressed at times, people. I try to stay cheerful and happy and all this and that. Try not to cuss. I'm trying to be all you mother trucker, mother sucker. But you know, those are just words, people. And like I tell you all these things, try to give you guys hope and inspiration. But you guys need to do it for yourselves. You guys need to get up off your butts and do more for yourself because the only way you're going to do it and get through is by doing it. So put the work in, stay positive, and you will get through it. It takes work. It takes a lot of work. It's going to take patience. It's going to make you get to know yourself a lot better. And whatever, you just got to do what you got to do, people. So hands together in prayer position, interlaced. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Remember, people, this journey is not going to be very easy. If it is, I'm happy for you guys. But as we all know, going through our recovery, it takes work and it takes patience. You're probably going to fall a couple of times, but don't get discouraged by that. Now it's going to teach you how to get up. You got to learn to get up. If you haven't got there yet, watch Rehab HQ. She'll talk about it. And there's a lot of videos out there that tells you how to get up. Just Google it or go to YouTube and Google it or type it in. You get a lot of information off the web, people. And I'm glad you guys take the time to watch me be the way that I am. I'm not very knowledgeable about everything, but I try to give you guys hope and inspiration and show you guys that things can happen if you put the work in. You guys see me before. I couldn't even barely get my arm up like this. It still shakes. It's probably going to shake for the rest of my life, I guess. But by putting the work in, extra work in, it's really working. too much work in words. But anyways, you guys get it. I'm gonna let you guys go, so you guys have a good weekend. I'll see you guys Monday, okay? Sorry about today's video. It's hot. I'm sweating my butt off today. All right, you guys have a good one.